Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Tap, episode 21. And tonight we've got a lot to talk about. Mainly the itch on my leg. Where did it come from? How long will it be there, and is it gonna last? Second topic of the night will be, where did I get that rash? How long is it gonna be there, and is it gonna last? But aside from that, let's go ahead and bring in the people whom we are co-hosting with tonight. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, so it was CJ's turn last week, so now it's the kitty cat this week.
Kitty cat. Listen, Rob, we need to talk. I just want to let you know you're gonna be hearing.
Dylan cut out there.
I have.
At least I'll be hearing from somebody.
You're gonna be hearing from my lawyers in the next week. I have proof in the pudding that I did first. No, I'm sorry.
I just showed you proof in the pudding.
Ow!
You're gonna hear from my lawyers right fucking now in chat.
Can you stop pissing off your own cat? And that's coming from me.
So today on
jumped
Tap,
on my
I
desk.
am joined here. I'm Cillian Strange Rob. That's me. I'm that guy. I'm joined here by AJ B Gamer.
See, Rob said that he's that guy, but it turns out I'm that guy.
It.
It turns out actually we're all that guy.
Chad Goobledoss.
Don't point down at me.
Dylan.
I'm above
And
you in
Mandy
every way.
Palm.
Hello.
I just keep going. Just keep going.
That was it.
Just keep going. No, keep going. I didn't hear anything.
Okay. All right. Well, we have a very interesting show for you today.
Indeed.
Dylan shall be plotting his vengeance throughout 45 minutes of this show.
Can I have first?
Sure, just because you asked for it.
It's alright, sweet. I'm
What'd
not
you
even on the
ask?
stream. But can I have
Oh,
it?
can I have first? I want my other 250 right now. Or
Sure, I'll get those for you.
AJ, I need your number.
Okay.
Need them digits, girl.
I need them digits, girl.
801
So,
FUCKYOU.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Oh, that spells fuck you.
before I thank you for the host table night and open tab and trimmer.
And Trimmer.
And I think Palm hosted.
I feel a tremor.
Palm, yes, Palm hosted me. I don't even see your host, Dylan.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna host you and then I thought bad.
Well, that's
There we
pretty
Hey, you
cool.
know what? I'll give you a host right now.
So the shit. Turn the music up even louder.
Even louder, are we gonna fucking pump up the jams, dude?
Pump it up,
the
pump up the
jams.
jams.
Pump it up.
Strange.
Gotta adjust everybody's volumes here. I got to
Well, look at the
adjust
dude
your
with volume.
volume.
What do you think I am, some sort of fucking audio person? I know Dylan sure as hell not.
Okay, and Chad's going down.
There. I think I'm starting to actually get to him now.
No, I winked at you.
So,
That was a
Thank
touch,
Thank you,
dude.
Andy.
very first, thank you, AJ, for the host. Very first game is a game I put in here last week, I think. Yeah. Tempest looks like a pretty awesome game. It's a multiplayer, single player, cooperative, and basically it's a pirate open world action RPG. So you sail the 7 high seas with epic bosses like Krakens and shit like that, and you can have your friends like man the turrets and shit. So it looks pretty nice. It's called Tempest.
I guess you could say this
Yeah.
game was gonna be pirated.
Oh,
See, it was a lot funnier
Dylan.
because he pirated his mic because it sounds like shit.
Boom! Oh, wow. I didn't know you were gonna
See, I
get
figured
burned
I was
so
gonna have trouble
fast.
with like my mic cutting out because I have the same mic as him, but no, it's just user error.
It is.
Oh, dude, just
So,
wait. Just
this-
wait.
This game isn't in early access, but they do still have updates. Like this last update was December 2nd, so yesterday. And okay, well they have boarding on it, trading. You don't have to go out and just be a pirate. You can like escort other ships, I think.
Can you be a
what?
trader?
Yeah. 3 regions, dozens of islands,
Can I be
hundreds of
a
quests.
common dandy?
You're damn sure welcome to be a common dandy,
Sweet.
little Ronnie. It's free roam, so you can sell anytime. Pirate cooperation. Share the world of Tempest between you and your friends. Pirate, trade, and do quests together, or declare war to each other and watch the ocean burn. There's a pure single player mode for those that don't like multiplayer. You can buy ships, upgrade them, and decorate them. A marketer or raconteur, you can buy something cheap, sell it at a high price, or plunder galleons. Sink warships and destroy forts. Fight huge monsters like the Kraken. I saw that in the video. If you watch the video for it on Steam, it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Not only cannons, use mystical crystals to escape the enemy's cannonballs. Bring down meteorites into your opponent, or call huge octopus to your aid.
Meteorites.
Yeah. This took a magical turn, apparently.
Yeah. When did pirates have the ability to call down meteors?
Apparently, with their
has
mystical
it been
crystals.
a fucking kraken?
Alright.
Level up your pirates. Let them grow from sailor boys to skilled old salts.
Sailor boys.
That looks pretty
You know
cool.
what this reminds me of?
It's only $1.99. Wait, that's downloadable content? That's the soundtrack. Okay, it's $15.
It's 14, yeah.
I was like,
$14.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? Yeah, $15. So it's pretty reasonable for a game.
Can I play AWOL Nation Sail as I'm sailing through the seas?
Sam.
Yes, I mean, if you want to be like the douchebag pirate.
I
will be.
Yes.
I'll be the biggest douchebag pirate there is.
It looks cool.
The first not recommended I see is avoid this game. Their updating will wipe your saves. Like, okay.
Doesn't
Very
that
poor. I
usually
believe this
happen?
game to be the one I played a few years back that was Pirates Life of the Caribbean type. It's not. Okay, so they were expecting a completely different game and got this. So an RPG
this
we used to
game-
associate.
It's kind of like bringing back memories for me because
For
I used
pirates?
to play this one MMO game.
Oh,
Like it was Pirates of the Caribbean Online. I'm pretty sure the
I remember
servers
that.
have like officially closed now.
yeah.
But like you could do stuff like that. You could just like kind of walk around like certain maps. And you can actually start like there's like a little PvP area where you could actually control your own ship and like shoot other ships, and you can have like your friends like shoot on the cannons and shit if you want to. Like it was fun. It was like just a cheap little kind of MMO, but like it was like great.
Yeah.
Like,
I want
it
to
fit my
see.
needs.
I want to play Black Wake. That looks like a fun game.
That looks really good. Yep.
I've
And
never
of course,
heard
that one we're all waiting on, that I always forget the name of.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that for like ever.
Conan
You mean
Exiles?
Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves. That's it.
Sea of Thieves. Yes. Speaking of that, do they have like a release date?
No, I don't know.
No.
Sometime next year.
Yeah, it says 2017.
I love pirate games. Arr.
Yeah, I love being a
Matey.
pirate. That's why I steal software on the daily. Just kidding, by the way. I never do that.
You put some thought into that, Dylan. I 98% agree.
98%. Wow, that's a lot.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what he's agreeing to. So yeah.
Stop, Frosty. Ah. So moving on from Tempest, the next thing that we have to talk about is Titanfall 2.
Well, like
I
Titanfall,
actually did
What?
not play the first one at all. I was thinking about it and I thought I did, but I haven't played this at all.
It
So
was pretty fun.
yeah, it was a really
Well-
fun, fast-paced game.
as people that have played it, tell us what you think the differences are and what you're looking forward to in Titanfall 2 as opposed to the first one.
Well, Titanfall 2 is out, and it's actually a free weekend. So
Free weekend. What?
There you
Free
go.
weekend. What?
Free
I'm pretty sure
weekend.
Madhouse said that, so I'm not even gonna try to take credit for that. But,
Okay.
yeah, from what I've seen, like of just gameplay, because I haven't even really thought about getting this game until like recently. But it looks like they've really added on to the whole parkour expert like type of feel that you have in this game. Pretty much what Titanfall is you're a parkour fucking master in this world where everyone else just sucks. I don't know how. Like, what you are is called a pilot, and pilots are able to pilot Titans, which are giant fucking mechs. So once you actually are able, like, become more of a badass on the field, you can become a fucking Titan, which makes you even more of a badass on the field. But Titans can take down, or pilots can take down fucking Titans no problem. You like, there's a lot of skill involved into this really super fast-paced game. Like Titanfall 1 was really fun to play for a while. It's just the thing that was bad about Titanfall 1 was there was no like single-player story whatsoever, and that was awful. They tried to implement with Titanfall 1 a kind of like story within the multiplayer game, and it was really weird that I mean like I don't even think I remember any bit of it. There's like cutscenes within multiplayer about the story, but I don't remember fucking anything at all because I didn't give a shit. When I play multiplayer, I don't care about a story.
And even when like I never got to see any of this stuff because my game would be loading, and by the time I actually by the time I'm done loading, people are already in the map playing, and so I just have to spawn. Like I would never get to see any of the cutscenes. I never got to see any of the story. So it was just like a bad way of doing it. But they fixed that.
Yep. Another thing, I just stopped playing Titanfall just because of the whole DLC thing. Like it felt like another COD. You know, I felt like this was just going to be an entirely like just different version of COD, except with more parkour, which now Call of Duty has more parkour. So, I mean, like, I could just go either way, but with Titanfall 2, from what I'm seeing, they've really upped the ante when it comes to their whole thing. I played during the, like, technical beta of Titanfall 2. Like, I played it for, like, one round, and I was not having fun at all. But, like, I feel like that's a game that, if you really get into it, you could, like, pull off some insane shit.
It's looking good from like some of the gameplay I'm looking at here. Some of the random shit that they're doing is pretty cool looking.
Oh man, like you could pull off like gameplay. I've seen gameplay of Titanfall 2, and I think every time I've seen someone talk about it, they will always say like, man, this stuff happens like every few games. Like it isn't like rare to see like just cool shit being done by just random people.
Yeah, totally.
And I love games that like can balance that out with just doing cool shit. And that's pretty much what Titanfall like would be to me. It's just being a fucking badass, and they make you feel like a badass. Like every little NPC pretty much wants to suck your dick at every moment of the day. It's amazing.
was watching a gameplay trailer and I saw a grappling hook, so the game is obviously good.
Yep.
So there's that. Rob's 2 cents on that. Grappling hook,
It's
you
got
got
grappling hooks. 10 out of 10.
Grappling hooks and,
And
buoyancy.
buoyancy.
Are the only thing that Rob looks for in a video game. If it doesn't have either of those, he's not buying it. And
Titanfall 2, like just going back entirely into like the whole thing of that. Like me and AJ, like we looked at this, but like their DLC plan for this game will be entirely free. So
Yeah.
they'll have constant like free content updates. Well, no, I'm not gonna say constant, but you know they'll have free content updates within this game, which is great.
Yeah,
Like, I'm going
taking
out-
away that.
there's a-
Yeah, taking away that whole monetary system in there. Like the worst with that is GTA. They are absolutely the worst at that shit. The whole microtransaction bullshit is just ridiculous. They do add, of course, the DLC or the add-ons for free, like Titanfall is. But you know, as far as I've seen, Titanfall doesn't have like a micro economy in it.
but GTA Rockstar makes a shit ton of money still from GTA 5 shark cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah, they make tons of money. Absolutely.
So,
I think I saw.
although although they're the worst at it, like they do that kind of thing, they're definitely not the worst at getting that fucking bank.
See, the thing about it is, you pretty much have to buy shark cards if you want to play the fucking game. Like their
Well, you
economy
don't-
is so fucked beyond belief
You don't
that
have
it's either
to
you buy
buy
shark
it.
cards or you find a hacker. Because you're gonna be
Nah.
spending the majority of the time not having fun while playing the fucking game to fucking grind endlessly just so you can buy a fucking yacht that doesn't do shit.
But you don't have to buy the yacht. That's the thing.
But then, why the fuck
But
is
it's
there a
less
yacht
fun.
when you can't do shit with the yacht? You can't even drive
Well,
the
listen.
fucking yacht.
Listen, I play with people that already have millions and have already gotten like the golden chopper and jet and shit, so I can sit in the back and drink the champagne and smoke the
You can
cigars.
say those sugar daddies.
It's like, what's the point of buying those anyway? Like, think of those. They have that golden helicopter and the golden jet, but you don't get to do shit in it. Like, if you buy it, woo, it's there for you to drive around. You don't get to sit in the
Exactly.
back and enjoy it. And then what's the fucking point of it? Like, you have fun with it for a few minutes and then it's like, whatever. Those hacked on animations are bullshit. Like, they should have had more of that action stuff that they did where you could just, like, you know, eat or drink or smoke or whatever. But
I swear,
they should
I think
they should have added more interactivity with that, because like fucking you can walk into a bar but you can't buy a beer there and you can't play pool there. All you do is go in there and play darts. Oh, awesome. Even golf was great on there. It played like just like Tiger Woods and I loved that, but it was only one course. It's like there's no variation or anything.
It
And
was
tennis
very
played
boring.
it was very
yeah, I agree with you. And that's why I just hate GTA Online. There is like nothing to do. They, in my eyes, they've pretty much failed at pretty much doing what they said they'll deliver.
Right?
And
It's like-
they'll say, "Oh, you can do constant updates and shit," but it feels like a copy and paste every time they do. A
every
fucking
time.
update.
Oh, 3 new cars, a new paint job. Whoop, fucking big fucking whoop. Where's the casino that they were supposed to make? Like, where's the interior to that we can go into? Where's all this other shit? Like, it feels like it's a game that's missing, like, there's a lot to do in it, don't get me wrong, and it was so fun for the first few years I had it, but, like, looking at the basis of it, after the novelty of it wears off, where's the meat of the game? Like, it just feels like everything is tacked on. It doesn't feel like it's fleshed out at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much
There's-
exactly how I
there's-
feel.
Golf was fun.
There's
Yeah.
so much more that GTA 5 could have, but they just don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, the casino, more heists.
Where
you
are
know,
the
like-
heists, right?
Right? Like, you can go into, like, I wish you could go into more places. Like, instead of just being able to go into a restaurant or something like, or what do they call it, Cluck and Bell in the gas stations. I want to be able to go into actual businesses and then buy the cars there and not buy them off of the internet, you know?
And speaking of the grocery stores and shit, how fucking hard is it for me to be able to go somewhere and pick something up and take it to the counter instead of just going up to the counter and buying everything there?
Yeah.
And like, how cumbersome was their damn inventory system of doing anything from looking at the map to going into your little mini interaction menu to get anything set up, to get shielding or anything, or to eat the food that you needed to heal while in cover. You had to go through like 3 or 4 steps before you even got to it. It was so cumbersome. It's all based around the controller, but
GTA 5 was a very fun game, and I'm sure all of us here combined can all say that we put a ton of hours into GTA 5 alone.
on PS3
So-
and PC.
It's
See, I'm
it's
not
a
gonna say I
very
hate
fun
the
game.
game.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
just lacking a lot
I'm
of content.
brokenhearted. I'm
Yeah.
disappointed.
Yeah,
I mean, I
absolutely.
throw around hate a lot, but a lot of times I don't hate like a lot of things. It's just I'm just disappointed by the way GTA today is when I thought it would be like 2 years ago,
Mhm.
because they really haven't added anything of like insane
Substance,
importance. Oh, they
surely,
added
yeah.
Tron bikes. Wow, that's awesome.
That's kind of cool.
That's what I wanted.
I mean, instead of adding that, they could have added the
I know, right? How many people do you think they would have like spending money for their Rockstar bucks or whatever the bullshit devil dollars they call it? I don't know. If they ran out of all their money at the casino, you know?
They
Oh,
probably
yeah.
actually legally can't because they offer that money for real money.
What?
that is actually that's true.
Yeah, they probably legally can't.
That could
do
be
that
an
casino.
issue.
Or
They
the
sell
stock
shark
market for
cards.
that issue because those stupid shot cards. Since they built that around, they can't do like these fun shit.
But then again, it is just in-game currency. I mean, there's
It's
like
paid
a,
for by real money.
I
for
know,
some
but
people.
there's like a way that you could like just say, oh, you know, they don't use it for stuff like that. They use only in-game currency for casinos or whatever. Like
You
there's a
mean,
way
like,
around
poker
it.
chips?
Like,
They have
well,
enough
I'm just
lawyers
saying,
and
like-
enough money that they could build the casino, not in
Yeah,
any trouble.
I'm sure there's a way they can get around.
They can
whatever
talk to
they're
Trump
running.
about this.
Like, why would they
Listen,
spend the
he'll
money
build
to
a
try
wall
to do that
around
when they're getting
them.
they're getting so much money still by just putting out a car every few months.
My thing
Fuck
is,
would
That's why they
even
don't have to-
try to do something crazy.
No. No,
but see,
they-
if they completely took away the shark card, even if they didn't, if they took away the shark cards and just put out this huge ass update, you know how many people would be playing that game? Like if they put out the casino and took away the shark cards, people would be in that game for hours grinding and grinding just so they can go to the casino and waste all their money.
Oh, I know.
just like they do on
That's
Tower
them
Unite.
Grinding.
Yeah, exactly.
So much
Screw the
grinding.
casino.
But I
It's
mean,
like-
Yeah,
I'm
that game
just
is
saying,
grindy as
grinding.
fuck.
if
And
they
it was
added
so-
the casino, go ahead.
It was so grindy, way worse before when they had like only a few different kind of missions that you could go on. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, that was so bad.
I remember playing
Ugh.
this one mission just to get money, and
You're cutting out.
I played this one
What the hell's
mission when
wrong
the
with your
game
mic?
first came out. I don't know. I really don't know. But I played this one mission when the game first came out just to get money, and I played it maybe at least 100 times just to get some money. Like I sat there, me and my friend would sit there all night just grinding that mission. And I mean, we got banked, but it was like 100 times doing that just to get a few $1 million.
Must have
I
been
don't know.
fun.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You got bank, and then you bought one car, and then all that money was gone.
Mhm, exactly.
That's pretty much that entire game. It's
And-
you get a shit ton of money, and then you spend that on one fucking item, And now you had to go and grind again for
But I mean,
fucking
that's-
500 hours.
That's with any.
And also, you
game
just
like
paid
that.
your rent and your mechanic.
Yeah.
That whole fucking
But-
thing is pointless. $50 a
but-
day for a fucking mechanic. Just don't
It-
even
it's-
do that.
It's realistic.
It's
Is it?
immersive.
It's immersive.
They don't really
But-
give a shit about immersion
But-
anymore. They have fucking Tron bikes.
How annoying
know,
were
but
the
think about
animations
it,
for
like-
doing anything from like drinking to eating to sitting down? How annoying
Yeah.
were they? Because you go into this animation loop that you have to sit there and wait on, and it's
you
like,
can't
oh,
cancel it.
you can't cancel it at all. Who does that nowadays in games? I mean, I realize the game is almost 3 and a few months old, but like, come on! Even 3 years ago, they were making games where you could break out of your animations.
Yeah, just like the
Unskippable tutorials is like Rockstar's
Oh
fucking
my god!
holy
And
grail.
unskippable menus also, right? Fucking Rockstar, man.
And it always takes like 30 seconds between each little fucking slide. So it
And
takes
the
like
loading
10
time.
fucking minutes to get
the
through.
loading times are
The
ridiculous,
loading time.
dude. The loading times are ridiculous.
I still love the fuck out of Rockstar. Don't get me wrong. But
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, GTA Online is garbage, and not garbage. Just no, you know what? It is garbage.
Now,
As of
while
right
we're
now,
on the
it is
topic-
garbage. When it was first out, it was not garbage. Now it's garbage. But
While we're on the topic of Grand Theft Auto, can we talk about the new update for Grand Theft Auto 4?
Oh, that
Yeah,
allows
so
it to be
update for
Windows
that?
10 based
Yep.
or 64-bit. Yeah, something like that.
They put out a new update. I think it's been like what, 5 years, 6 years, maybe even 7.
Something like that.
But they put out a new update. It allows you to play on Windows 10, 8, 7, I think,
Yeah.
something like that. But I'm definitely, I think I'm gonna download it and play it. We do the story again because I had fun with the story. Although I played it like 3 or 4 times.
Point out that Grand Theft Auto 4 was the best.
oh,
I,
the story was so great.
Mhm.
Talking about GTA 5 again, the story on that was kind of.
I think San Andreas was the best just because of the interactivity in it.
Oh, San Andreas
I-
is so.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I
I
never.
fucking loved San Andreas.
I remember I bought a PlayStation 2 just for San Andreas, just so I could play that, and it
Yeah.
was
bought San
it was
Andreas
great.
on the PC just to play San Andreas.
I love the simulation of it all. Like you go to the gym and work out, but your muscles can degrade if you don't continue to do that. And then like, wasn't it like you could get fat if you ate like too much food or something too?
yeah, like
Yeah.
your body would change over time.
Yeah.
I want 2 number 9s, a number 9 law.
Yeah, that was a great game, and they actually had multiplayer in that too. Did you know that? Yeah, there's a little icon you could go get, and then your friend could press a button on a controller and join in. It wasn't even split screen though, which it sucked.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
terrible,
dude,
but
I
Yeah,
used
it
to
was just-
play that. I
yeah.
used to do that all the time.
Yep, me and my
I
brother used to do
forgot
that.
about that.
And me and my cousin.
It was-
would
It
play
was
very
so
bad, but-
annoying
It was so annoying.
because it always followed like the first player. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the second player, you were just shit out of
You were
luck.
shit out of luck. Couldn't do anything. I hate it when games do
Oh.
that because I think Fable 2 did that.
Yeah.
Was Fable 2? Yeah. It was so
Fable
annoying.
2, you were like, the second player was like a guardian or something.
Yeah.
Some type of like summon thing.
Wasn't even a real player.
And you had to follow the main player around. It sucked.
Speaking of Fable, Fable 3 had also a very annoying like way of doing things on the
They
Oh,
did it
yeah.
too. Like I don't remember. I didn't play the multiplayer on that, so I didn't know.
God, Fable
That's
3,
like-
they screwed up
yeah.
so much.
They really
inventory.
Pretty much had they have
They
the
really did.
exact DLC to play with your friends all the time. Even the free DLC, you had to have that in order to play.
did. Wonderful.
So if someone bought the DLC, you wanted to play with them later, yeah, you're shit out of luck with that.
Man, I don't
wish-
know.
Yeah. I
don't
played
know.
a Fable a lot on the Xbox, and I bought it for PC.
I loved Fable,
like,
the
a
original
while
one?
ago.
Talking about
Yeah,
the
it was
original?
great.
The original was
I'm
amazing.
talking about 3.
3
I
was
played
meh.
Fable 2 a lot.
2 was
too,
okay. Yeah, I enjoyed 2.
Like Fable 1 was great. Fable 2 was okay, and then Fable 3 was just shit.
yeah. that was
I
pretty
liked
bad.
Fable 3.
I played a lot of it, but I just like it felt like it was missing something. It always did. But that game just I fell in love with that when I first got it on the Xbox way back, because you know how I'm old and everything. So like way back when it first came out,
Yeah.
it just amazed me that you could take over shops and shit, and you could be good or evil. It reminded me of the old game Black and White, which was like a god city building game.
Yes, I know that.
Yes, and you could pick a guardian like animal to have as your pet, and you could turn it to being evil, and you could be evil, or you can make it good. You could go up and pet it, or you could start hitting it and make it like sad and everything, and like it could like poop on villagers' houses and break them, and then eat the villagers and stuff. And physically, your god hand, when you were doing all your stuff, would change to evil or change to good, and the surrounding area that you owned would either look like decrepit, like Mordor, or like beautiful and flowery and green, like the Shire. Just depending on how you played the game, and it was really cool.
Dude, I would
But-
constantly have kids in Fable 3 and then abandon them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, that's pretty much. That was my Fable 3 experience.
That's what I loved about it, is everything was interactive in Fable. Like I remember going to the bar and just getting drunk, and he actually like runs around, like pukes on the ground, and then people had reactions to you, positive or negative, just depending on how you acted. Crazy.
I remember having sex for the first time in that game.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You get like STDs and shit in that game.
Yeah, like the third one, right? Had condoms.
Yeah.
You had to go get condoms. From the skin
Oh,
of a
man.
sheep.
But I was saying, I bought Fable 3 for the PC. Like, I played it a lot on the Xbox, but I bought it for the PC probably like a year ago, and I did not know it had Windows Live. So I have Fable 3 in my Steam inventory right now, and I can't play it at all because I forgot my fucking Microsoft account, because Live is garbage.
Yeah.
Because I
Live
would say,
is
hey, I
garbage.
want to play some Fable 3, but I can't play it.
Yeah,
I wonder
says,
if
the
they-
fuck you talking about? My back? My front is fucking mint as fuck, bro, but the back's fucking no grass there.
What the fuck?
What?
So Madhouse's front yard is like the Shire, but his backyard is like Mordor.
No,
All right.
I don't know. I've never watched Lord of the Rings.
So coming here's like a whole like, okay, let's talk about this one actually, because I don't know anything about this game. Lawbreakers.
All right. Before we get to that, I'd just like to point out we always somehow get to GTA and rant about it. Somehow.
When was that?
Rockstar, they've
Last time.
subliminally like.
That's the first time I remember talking about.
Yeah,
Very
same
long.
with me.
I'm mainly talking about Rob. And I'm pretty certain
Fucking
Dylan was
GTA.
around one of the times because we were playing GTA, and
Oh, dude, that was
Rob
like-
had to go on a rant about it.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though.
Yeah.
Dude, this
Also,
game looks
can
fucking
I-
sweet.
Can I point out that hold on, let me figure this quick, cause hold on. Shit.
So not holding on. Let's move on here.
Yeah, go ahead. I gotta figure this out. You
Okay.
All right then. Anyway, Lawbreakers. I'm looking at the video on the Steam store page right now, and it looks fucking sweet.
Yeah, it looked pretty fun. They have grappling hooks. So
I know.
I know. You can-
I like
But,
how this dude like took his second gun and just shot behind him.
yeah, that's one of like the groundbreaking new features that they're adding is like you shoot backwards as you're doing things.
That's
But
pretty cool.
it's supposed to be like the old frag games with like quick paced shooting and killing,
Right.
mixed in with like flying and grappling hook and like swinging around buildings and just a bunch of random fighting crap.
Looks really,
I'm really curious
cool.
why it's called Lawbreakers. I don't see no laws being broken. Unless they didn't
Killing.
have a flying license.
Vandalizing, blowing shit up. It's probably a no-fly zone and they're flying around.
Yeah, that's true. They shouldn't fly.
Aren't they in a fucking Sky Island in that trailer? I mean, what damage could they possibly do?
It's
But
a
you know
Sky
what? I
Island. If they
digress.
blow it
Alright,
up, then it's
okay,
gonna fall
I
down.
guess the game just must suck because I don't understand the name.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it does look fun. I just signed up for the beta, actually.
I
while
like
we were
these
talking
little
about it.
laser. I like these little laser.
It looks like a stupid game. Let me just sign up for the beta.
That's
You
Chad for you,
successfully
man.
signed up for the
This
beta.
game fucking sucks. Plays it for 100 hours.
I only say it sucks is because I respect it so much.
Damn, that was so cool. Holy shit. Wow.
See, it's one of
You
those
didn't-
like
oh,
you're a
that's-
badass games.
You're a badass until you get beat by a bunch of other people who are better.
Yeah, and then you go cry yourself to sleep because you just spent money on a game that you
Oh!
suck at.
This person grappling hooked off a teammate. That was cool. Jeez. Damn.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's Lawbreakers game. It's neat.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this looks
look
awesome. It's fucking like Sith Lord Predator looking son of a bitch. Scares the shit out of me.
Incognito.
Man.
Whoa, look at that fucking American
Cyborg
ninja I'm
legs.
looking at right now.
I know what you're looking at, Dylan.
Robot legs.
I'm just saying, I'm incognito.
But robot
Nobody
legs though,
knows.
bruh.
Oh,
Bruh,
those look
robot
cool.
legs.
Oh,
What is
look
your
at my
fascination with robot legs?
They make
Shit.
me fast and I can jump high.
Are
I
you
think there's
sure?
something more. Like, you know how there's like foot and leg fetishes?
I'm
pretty certain that you stare at pictures of robot legs all day just to get
I've
your
got-
have one.
I've got fat thighs, and so I want robot legs, so I won't have fat thighs anymore. It has nothing to do with the speed or jumping ability.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing to do.
So Lawbreakers looks great. When's that coming out? 2017?
2018.
Yeah, I don't think there's an actual release date yet, but I will look this up.
I'm sure it's sometime in 2017.
Well, they're in a beta state right now. Initial release date is 2016.
Oh,
Well, they have very
Interesting.
little time for that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, right?
Have fun getting this game out in like 20 something
Um,
days.
Game Awards. I know you guys watch this a lot. I only caught a portion of it.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
heard me
watched about
bitching
half
the
of
entire
it before I
time.
had to leave.
It was alright, but it was also very fucked.
I am crack. I
It-
ain't lying. Shove a
It's-
lion in the crack.
Cringe plus like stupid stuff that they added in, plus actual game stuff, which is like not that much. Like one of the things I really hate about it is it's meant like the main focus should be on the games and the awards and the people behind the games and stuff like that, but there was so much advertising. Like
Shit, Hydro.
Yeah,
are you-
the
are you
Hydro.
telling me you didn't like the Chic Hydro mascot man?
oh, I loved him. He was amazing.
But seriously though, like Chick Hydra though,
Yeah, sponsored by
makes my
Chick
skin
Hydro, not really.
silky smooth.
If you look over in this corner, we have a
1-800
bunch of
dial a
people
dick.
who used it to shave their beards. Look at them. Look at how good they are. And then
They
they
all
show
have
the
Look
big
at
Chick
this,
Hydro
this
robot.
razor acted like a razor. Please buy this razor.
And so it was just so irritating. And then the musical acts, even though Chad likes one of them, I'm not saying that they were bad. I'm just
No,
saying
the
like
song
they,
sucks. I just like the artist.
but like they had nothing to do with video games other than the one rock band or whatever for Doom.
Yeah.
Like the other two, they had nothing to do with video games. They were just up there for reasons, I guess.
Killer Mike and LP.
God. Let's move on.
Move
You
on.
can't run away from Run the Jewels.
No,
all
I'm
right.
not running away right now. I have ran.
They don't
away.
exist.
Man, the gaming awards, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like there's just so much fucking filler for the game awards, which I understand. That is a big event, and they have to get advertising like done. But Jesus, when like the quarter of it is just straight up advertisements, and it's kind of sketchy if they didn't rig an award or two or not. Like. It's just hard. I feel like Doom was on there way too much.
Yeah.
It was.
Like Doom.
At least
I
it
do
didn't win
feel
that many
like-
awards. It only won like 2, I think.
Yeah, I do feel like Doom was
It
kind
was
of on
nominated like a motherfucker.
the paid side. Who won Game of the Year?
Game of the year was Overwatch, which is the game I play that you guys fucking didn't. Screw you.
I can see
I
that.
played the
can
game
see
once.
So
Once.
I'm gonna say that it was bullshit. I forgot who won sound design because I didn't care, but Battlefield 1 should have won the sound design award.
Doom was best
Doom
music
won
and
sound
sound design, so
Yeah.
screw
Wait,
them.
Doom won that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come
there was
on.
no
Okay,
way.
Now I remembered why I was pissed off because Battlefield 1 very much deserved that award.
Oh yeah,
Fuck Doom.
there
Yeah.
is many other games that wasn't Doom that could have won the game.
Pretty much
won
any
that
EA
category.
Paid
game
off.
that comes out will win sound design in my book. They have the best fucking sound people, I think, of any fucking developer out there.
Mhm.
Like there's like that in Ubisoft. They like put so much work into their sound of the game.
It's literally one
How
guy
did they-
in a room going.
I'm sorry, we're playing Battlefront right now.
Oh my god.
They
But
just got that one
I
guy
don't know,
from Police
dude.
Academy.
Yes.
I don't know how did they come up with these things? Did people vote for it or something?
Dave, we don't know.
Actually, I want to know that too.
They
'Cause-
didn't really
Did
explain
they?
it too much during the show, which they should have. But like, this is one of the things that people were kind of irritated about, was that they had like some of these categories they don't know. Like what was it called? Best game direction. We don't like
which
really
you-
know anything about what that is.
Yeah, like I feel like some of the games that were in that who were nominated to win an award could have easily won those categories. Like I can't remember which one it was, but there was like there was one category it had a bunch of other games in there, but it had Overwatch and Doom in it. And then Doom won. And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because Overwatch is a lot bigger than Doom. So if they did have like a voting system, I'm sure Overwatch would have won.
Best action game.
To be fair, Doom
think it
is a
was.
much bigger franchise than Overwatch because you know Overwatch isn't a franchise.
Yeah.
I'm just yeah, but like a lot more people play Overwatch like at the time of the Game Awards than Doom.
Yeah.
It was weird.
To answer your question about how they were selected, nominees and winners for most categories of the Game Awards are selected by 29 global media and influencer outlets. These
Oh,
publications submit ballots in a nomination and winner round based on the collective and diverse feedback of their staff. Fan voting determines winners in select categories.
And how much money they get.
yeah. As soon as I
Either
hear
way.
like media in there,
Yep.
it's like,
Yeah.
damn it.
I like how there's Rooster Teeth, Kinda Funny, and Funhouse all under this. All those are all under the same thing. Funhouse and Kinda Funny are under Rooster Teeth. And Rooster Teeth in general is under Full Screen, which I wonder how many of these companies listed are actually under Full Screen, because Full Screen is a giant fucking conglomerate of this
Yeah,
shit.
full screen has gotten fucking huge.
Let's
Huge.
Speaking of getting huge, this tap is hosted by OpenTab. If you want to go watch some streams by a collaboration of awesome artists, then go watch OpenTab. Twitch.tv/OpenTab. What's up, guys?
Yeah, what a sellout. Fuck you.
Sell out.
This stream is also brought to you by Animation.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
Shitty Animations.
Can you tell me one more time?
ShittyAnimations.com.
That's right. ShittyAnimations.com.
Ever need a
When-
shitty animation? Go to shittyanimations.com or call 1-800-CITY-ANIMATIONS.
Looking for an animation, but you don't really want to pay a lot for one? Then there's ShittyAnimations.com. Looking for a double animation that's shitty for
I
the
think
price
they
of
heard
one?
enough about it.
ShittyAnimations.com. ShittyAnimations.com. ShittyAnimations.com.
love-
ShittyAnimations.com. ShittyAnimations.com.
I absolutely love how we there and it was just like spur of the moment. ShittyAnimations.com. It was great.
Death
During
Stranding.
bowling.
Madhouse
During
wants to talk
bowling.
about fucking Death Stranding because Death Stranding must be the best game in the fucking world, huh?
We don't
It's
even
Hideo
know anything
Okay.
Kojima's
about
new
it.
game coming out.
Here's my
and
thing.
It looks fucking stupidly weird. That's pretty much all I can say. It's like just been nothing but teasers.
There were two people in the trailer that they showed yesterday or the other day. It showed a baby in a pod, some incubator or some shit, and some
Daryl Dixon.
alien looking. No, he wasn't
No.
even in there.
Yeah,
Norman
Daryl
Reedus
Dixon.
was not in the trailer at all.
No, but I'm saying that Daryl Dixon, Norman Reedus, is on the front of the cover.
I mean, he's the main play. He's who you're gonna be
Yeah,
playing,
yeah,
but he wasn't in that trailer
yeah.
at all. But there's
But I'm
not.
just
There's
saying,
like,
like,
holy fuck, dude, I'm like, why are you so zoomed in?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
it's
I mean there's really nothing about this game like to tell you
It's-
anything, so you can't really talk about it. It's just a teaser.
yeah, it's just a bunch
There's
of
been
like.
2 teasers so far. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even call the first one a teaser. There was really nothing there but fucking an ink sac baby Norman Reedus.
That's about That's it. I mean,
That was,
there's
that was
nothing.
the entire
it's
thing.
just all it is
Yeah.
is Norman Reedus and a baby, and that's it. Like, what the fuck
I
is
mean,
going on?
it was
That's
more
all
like
that
a
they have
weird
so far.
animated fetish porn than a fucking game.
There's nothing to talk about because there was nothing shown to talk about.
I think
Yeah,
I can
like-
tell what they're going for. The tanks and the soldiers, they look very American, U.S. soldiers and stuff. So I'm thinking
Uh,
that they're going with the whole like,
There's tentacles everywhere too.
yeah. And it's like I think that they're trying to say that the U.S. is a bunch of tentacle monsters, and we
Uh-huh.
invade Japan and spread our tentacleness. I don't know.
The thing is, I think those two words don't go well
What?
with stuff like this. I think because 99% of the time it doesn't.
It
work
doesn't
out.
look. It doesn't look very interesting to me.
I honestly am gonna wait a while to see more trailers and more gameplay before I even think about buying it.
It looks interesting to me because I mean, like, what is more interesting than fucking baby pods and fucking melting babies and shit? I mean,
Well, the
it
rainbow is
revolves
upside
around
down.
Fucking babies and Norman Reedus. So
Well, the rainbow is upside down, so something is going on like a portal from another dimension, says Madhouse.
I mean, see, that's the thing. We're just kind of just guessing. That's pretty much all
Yeah.
you can do is guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's what a teaser is. You're supposed to guess.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, just talking about a teaser, there's really nothing you can talk about except, oh, the graphics look pretty. There's shit going on here. Like, I just want to wait for like some sort of gameplay to come out.
You know what it
Because
reminds
you know
me of?
damn well
When-
that game's not gonna look like that.
What reminds
on
me of
release.
is when I go to a Steam page and they have one video up and there's no fucking gameplay at all. And I'm like, well, that tells me if I want to play this game or not. Thanks.
Actually, I
And-
think they have to do that now on Steam. I think they recently pretty much changed to where you have to have gameplay screenshots or a gameplay video. Like, you have
But
to
yeah,
actually
they'll have
show
like
in-game
gameplay. There's a whole big difference from gameplay screenshots and gameplay video though. Like,
I mean,
the game
yeah,
can look
but-
fucking gorgeous in a screenshot, but the animations may look like shit.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like it could be like kind of like No Man's Sky and just have like just kind of concept art.
Yeah,
up
that
there.
that wasn't
Kind-
even gameplay. That was all put together. Anyway, yeah, let's not talk about that game. Prey. AJ put in
Prey.
here. Looks like it is going to be an RPG kind of thriller looking game.
It's Half-Life 3 actually. It's confirmed.
Half-Life 3, because there's head crabs in there and stuff. But
Yeah, tell us more of this.
I don't really know much to say about it other than it looks freaky. You're in space, like a space station, and there's a bunch of like these shadow monsters or something that are
Cappuccino maker.
killing people. And it has sort of Doom-esque type shooting mechanics where you have a shotgun and you have to like shoot everything, and
You know if it's
just from what I
multiplayer
see here,
or single player?
it's probably gonna be single player because it's
Prey-based.
Bethesda and Prey.
There's a point in the actual like announcement trailer. Well, I don't necessarily know if it was an announcement, but it was a world exclusive that the Gaming Awards called it. Yeah, it's a world exclusive. There's one part that
Was it a world
blew
exclusive?
my fucking mind, and I'm pretty sure AJ knows
Ooh.
exactly what I'm talking about.
This is
Yeah.
creepy as hell.
There was a point where you turn into a coffee mug to get inside a counter.
What?
So apparently you can turn into fucking objects and shit.
Like
It's really hilarious that this guy just randomly turned into a fucking coffee mug.
like there was a counter with the bulletproof glass and that little hole like at the bottom that you could pass things through and talk through, and there was a coffee mug and you had to get to the other side, so the person like went into the coffee mug and then rolled the coffee mug through the hole and then could turn back into a normal person.
That is weird.
Man, I just
It
want
looks beautiful.
Can I just beat the whole game as a coffee mug?
Hopefully.
What are we going to Gmod
Be an
here?
achievement.
They'll never find me if I'm a coffee mug.
Seriously, I mean, what monster's gonna say, you know what, that coffee mug looks suspicious over there, better check it out.
Better check it out. Yeah, that looks pretty
So-
cool. I like it.
I'm curious if it's gonna be like a kind of new game, because with the name Prey, like I feel like it's trying to go on an already noticeable franchise. Like
Yeah.
maybe it could be like some part of like the Predator universe and shit. Like I don't fucking know.
I wonder why because there was the first Prey and then there was Prey 2 that was supposed to be coming out, but they canceled that where you're supposed to be like a
Wait,
bounty
is
hunter.
Prey actually already part of a franchise? Maybe I'm just stupid.
You don't remember Prey from a while ago?
No.
You're like a Native American who gets abducted by aliens and then you pretty much kill them all.
Okay, so it did have no. I don't.
Starting to sound
remember
like
Prey. So,
Turok.
okay, so there already is a franchise of Prey by Bethesda.
And
Oh,
so
okay.
Prey 2 was going to come out a long time ago and you were going to be like an abducted human, I think, but you were put into the society of aliens and you become a bounty hunter and you have like rocket boots or something. There was like only one cinematic trailer for it, I think, but it looked pretty cool. And then they got that canceled, and so I'm wondering why they didn't continue that and why they're doing this now.
Probably just scrapped it to start fresh with new stuff. But maybe they
Or they
changed.
realized that Doom was profitable and they can like get their older franchises back out.
Eh.
You know?
I just would have preferred like the bounty hunter thing. I like being a bounty hunter. This is more
Yeah.
of like you're a solo person like running through a space station filled with monsters and you have to kill everything as you make your way through. And
Sounds like
I don't
Doom.
like that. I don't like Doom. I don't like
I
that
don't
type
like
of
Doom.
game style.
I don't like Doom at all.
I'd much prefer being a bounty hunter, like getting a bounty and having to go out and get him and getting paid money and like buying better weapons or something like that.
Are these games the same thing that we're talking about here?
They should be.
I don't think they are. Because I'm looking at a Prey that was made kind of by 2K. Well, published by 2K. Man, this is confusing. Why have the name Prey? Like, I get like that it's supposed to be kind of unique and shit, but it's just way too fucking simple of a name.
But yeah, because there was that Prey, like, because Prey 2 was being made or published by Bethesda, and I think this one isn't being published by 2?
Okay. There was a Prey in 2006, developed by Human Head Studios, under contract for 3D Realms and published by 2K Games. Nothing to do with Bethesda. Oh, no, hold on. Since then, the rights to Prey were passed on to Bethesda Softworks, so they bought the rights to Prey later on.
Alright.
Yeah. And they gave the rights to make the new game to Arcane Studios, who makes the Dishonored franchise. So now it's starting to make more sense with the whole possessed coffee cup, because that's like a big come back to the fucking coffee cup. That
That's all
makes a
Chad
lot
wanted to
more
do.
sense, because
Coffee cup is Chad's grappling hook.
Yeah, there's a feature in Dishonored where you can pretty much possess like mice and like other shit. So I feel like what we're gonna see with Prey will be more like a Dishonored game than anything else. So we're
Well, I
probably
hope
gonna
so.
see a new stealth game coming out with Prey. Now this like, yeah. That's just gonna be my speculation. It'll be kind of like a half stealth, half like shooter type thing.
Well, it does say it's an RPG, so I'm assuming it's what I would think it would be more like is, what is that game that was System Shock 2? Where you're like roaming around a PlayStation. Where you're roaming around a space station, and it's got like the RPG elements where you can level up your character and put different stats in different areas. Yeah, and you're trying to find your way out. So it kind of sounds like that in a way.
Well, I mean, Dishonored was an RPG.
Yeah.
There's RPG elements in pretty much almost every like popular game nowadays.
I disagree. Hit Dylan with a baseball bat has no RPG elements in it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So I just don't want it to be like Doom, where you're like one person running through the place killing everything. So I hope they do like make it stealth or have some type of
story elements. And
I mean,
stuff
since they passed it to Arcane Studios, which is popular like with stealth, I feel like there's gonna be stealth. You know, since like their entire Dishonored franchise is extremely fucking popular, which I didn't know Arcane Studios had any like connection with Bethesda until now.
Oh, I just saw something in the trailer. Those little head crab things. There's a part where one it hops onto a wall and then it hops back down and it turns into a chair, a rolling chair. So it starts like rolling across the room. So I think there's gonna be like enemies that are hidden as objects and they're gonna like pop out at you or something.
Dude, that'd be kind of cool. So yep.
Oh yeah, and one's hidden inside of like a microphone. Yeah, so they're gonna be hidden inside of objects.
That'd be fucking crazy, the jump scares there.
Prey is a dead, it was a dead game that is being brought back to life through a completely different, pretty much set of rules.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Watching a different trailer of it now.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, the fuck is that? Oh, you inject your eyeball stuff.
Oh, sweet. What did you expect from Doom? Madhouse? I expected
the rolling
it to be
chair.
like Doom. I just don't like Doom. I just don't like constant shooter bullshit. I don't like constant gore. Like, it's just not my fucking taste.
Yeah, I wasn't saying I wanted Doom to be an RPG. I was saying I don't want it to be like Doom.
Yeah.
I don't care how Doom is. I don't want it to be like Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw a mouse out here.
Oh, a mouse.
They're not chewing any of those wires. Mouse, bro.
Dude, I haven't seen a mouse in years. I'm not gonna say Doom was a bad game. It's just a game that I just could not get into. I don't like constant gory shit.
Yeah.
Where you
Yeah, I
just
don't
constantly-
like the
you
game.
just tear like hearts out of shit, which I don't even know if it's in Doom, but just an example. Like you can tear the hearts out of shit and all that. Like, why? I just want to kill him and get it over with.
It's
I
because
don't
Yeah.
want
it's
to
a
fucking
thrill, man.
torture every fucking thing I see.
It's the thrill of chainsawing a demon in half with a chainsaw and ripping out their guts and stepping on their head and it explodes into a million pieces.
Yeah, but I
and
do that
throw a
every day.
grenade. Oh, are you the Doom guy?
Yeah, man. Last 20 years.
Fucking Benjamin Doom over here.
Mr. Benjamin Doom. The name
I
is
don't know.
Benjamin Doom.
I'm not gonna claim to be an expert on Doom. I just know I don't like it. Yeah.
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 No.
So how about that Telltale Games, man? They've been pooping out some shit.
Well, they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale. I don't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy. So somebody else would have to talk about that.
Ah, Rob, you and not watching any of these like Marvel movies.
I don't really watch
like,
movies. I watched The Walking
Wait,
Dead.
you've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
I've never seen it either.
I've never seen any of the Marvel movies except for like maybe the Spider-Man movies.
And
This is
you
gonna be an
watch
unpopular
the
opinion.
worst of the worst.
I like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Wait, which Spider-Man movies did you watch?
The ones with Tobey Maguire and the new ones.
Oh, the ones with Tobey Maguire were fucking great.
No,
Except
the
three.
first two
I'm
were.
not gonna
Yeah.
ever say 3 was
Three
good.
was fucking horrible. They ruined Venom, the best
and
fucking
2
villain
were the
ever
best
for
Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
movies
and they
out there.
fucking ruined it. They ruined Carnage. Ugh,
Yeah.
everything.
But fucking Telltale, just in general, they shit out so many games. It's amazing.
Yeah, they do.
Like, how long have they been doing like their whole style of just monthly shit?
The episodic stuff, they've been doing that for a long
episodic.
time. They just got really huge with it when they published The Walking Dead, but they've been doing it before that with like Back to the Future and a couple other.
Didn't they do like
Titles.
CSI or something like that?
Yeah, something like
CSI
that.
Law and
Three
Order.
Dimensions of Murder, 5 episodes, started March 26, 2006. So their first game that they ever created under the name Telltale was Telltale Texas Hold'em. So that's neat. But they have created so much stuff just over the course of so many years at this point. So Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out next year, which will be the first, I guess, of the Telltale, and it's gonna have 5 episodes as like the usual thing, you know. But
Yeah.
they also created Poker Night 2. That's interesting. They also created Poker Night at the Inventory. What is with them at fucking poker?
Maybe
Maybe
they like
that's what they-
poker.
They do
And
that in
other
their spare time.
episodic, like things are poker.
Poker.
Well,
That way you can play poker in between the episodes.
one thing they're finally doing is releasing The Walking Dead Season 3. The Walking Dead A New Frontier. Clementine is 3 or 4 years older from the last time we left off, which was, she was about 9 or 10 there. So, like 3 or 4 years have passed since the events of Season 2. I'm interested to see how this is going to release on December 20th for the first episode. I'm really excited to see where it goes because the second one left off with like 6 possible endings. So I want to know how they're going to intertwine this to how you as a player did it in the second one and what's going to carry over and such. So
I
just
think
a few more
what they're
weeks for
gonna
that.
do is like all your choices end up the same. Like even if you split up, like whether you were with Kenny or whether you were with the girl or alone, somehow you still ended
Spoiler
up in the
alert, by the
same
way.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say anything, okay? Because I still.
How long has it been out?
For
It
a
doesn't
long
matter
time.
how long it's been out, okay? I
Yes,
still
it
haven't
does.
played it.
I think it
Rules
matters
what
how
you
long
feel
it's
like
been out.
slept.
But
For like
anyways,
2 years.
You say a fucking word, I'll kill you.
Anyway. It's,
So now, because Dylan's an asshole, we can't talk about any
all
Telltale
right,
games.
moving on.
Sorry,
The
not
Wolf
sorry.
Among Us was one of the greatest ones I've seen. Like I can handle the Walking Dead ones, but I love The Wolf Among Us.
I liked it, but it wasn't on my top favorites. Like I started reading a
What is
little bit
this?
of the comic after that, and I liked the whole like use of the fairy tale characters and everything in a more
Yeah.
gritty kind of tone. That's really cool. But I mean, it was way better than the Game of Thrones one they did. That's for damn sure. My
Apparently
favorites.
That's a season 2.
My favorites so
coming
far. Oh, they're coming out with season 2 of Wolf Among Us.
No, Game of Thrones.
Oh,
season
Game of Thrones.
2.
Oh, yeah. By the way it left off, I knew that they'd be coming out with the season 2, and I'll probably play it just to see what the story unfolds as. But I'm gonna be pissed off about it because there's no way that they can like detach themselves from the actual story. They put themselves so close to the main story and some of the protagonists and antagonists of the story that there's not much they can change from it from the source material. So.
I've completely forgot they did Minecraft story mode. I wonder what that actually is. I want to buy Minecraft story mode now just to
I
play
didn't even
through
think about it. I didn't even. It didn't even
it.
cross my
I
mind.
just assume it's garbage.
I will tell you what I'm playing right now, and that's the Batman one, and that is fucking fantastic. Right up there with Tales from the Borderlands is like my favorite one they've done so far. Tales from the Borderlands was fucking great. They did fantastic on that, and Batman is right up there. Batman started out really shaky with the performance and stuff on the first episode and had a lot of negative reviews come in, but they quickly patched it, and ever since episode 1 it's been very, very functional. 60 frames per second, awesome, and the story has gotten better and better. And episode 4 I played last night, and it started out just explosive, like bigger than any of the other episodes, so I'm really excited to see how the season finale turns out. Hello, Mirage. Last of Us 2. It's a Telltale game. What?
What? No.
Oh yeah, we know that
No, that's not
Minecraft Story Mode is a Telltale game.
Yeah, we were just talking about Telltale as a whole there. We were,
Yeah. But Last of Us
speaking
2 is in
Last of Us
Telltale.
2, Last of Us 2 is confirmed. That's pretty much all you can really say about that.
Being console only, I never played it because I don't have a console.
Yeah, I just had to watch someone else
It was
play
an amazing game.
I was not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I didn't play it, but I watched it like from a bunch of different people, and it's just amazing.
I heard
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of good things about it.
The first Last of Us, like I've watched through it like completely, and it was a great game.
You hated Life is Strange? I loved
Oh, I
Life
thought
is
Life
Strange.
is Strange was stupid, but I love
I-
the
No,
story.
fuck
I
that, dude. Life is Strange was
loved
All
Life
right,
is
are we gonna
Strange.
get in an argument here? Because
I thought Life is Strange
Life is
was
Strange
amazing.
was poorly done in so many different ways.
It was
Nah, dude.
amazing.
It was.
Life is Strange
So
was
good.
awesome.
The overall story was fucking beautiful, but there will be times when you're trying to talk to someone and it just sounds so stupid because they respond in such a weird way.
Yeah, you
Like,
didn't
the
really know
dialogue
where
is
you were
so
going.
Dumb at times.
You didn't really know where you were going with like the choices that you made sometimes. It was just like it would fly off the handle from what it like said as opposed to what your actions actually do.
Oh, I know. Like, I mean, talking about like the
The ending went the way it was supposed to go. If you pick the right ending, there's two endings.
dude, the ending was so sad.
It was sad,
I love the ending.
but that whole butterfly effect thing. I mean, it just it went the way it needed to go, because that's what they did. They just took the butterfly effect story and just attached that to a game.
Like
That-
what I want to
That
know
was
though,
such
like
a feminist game.
something that
Just
got
because there's girls doesn't make it feminist.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's like saying Tomb Raider's a feminist game.
But like something that I really don't get that kind of got to me about the game was, how do you even get your powers? Because the whole reason the place, it's
That's true.
try not to spoil or anything, but the whole reason all the events happen is because you're using your powers.
Yeah.
So why do you even get the powers in the first place to start causing it? And why do you
I
get the
actually have a
visions?
theory for that. The reason you get the power is to stop you from doing that. Like, it's just circular logic. The reason you have the power is so you can go back in time to do that,
The choices didn't matter at all.
But-
So it's like it's a circular like loop. It
But
goes on.
the
The reason you
thing
have the
is
power
you
so
don't
can
do
do that, so
anything.
you can do that, so you can do that, so you can do that.
Yeah, but like no matter like the very first choice, I guess, like you get the power, but the thing already happened, so you get the powers after, and then you go back in time to fix it. But the thing is, like, you were never supposed to fix
Rusty.
it in the first place. So why do you get the powers to fix something that you're not supposed to fix that already happened?
You got the
Like-
power because you, I think, broke the timeline, and you
But
had
you
to
never broke
fix
the
it.
timeline.
It's the same thing. I mean, if anybody has watched the movie The Butterfly Effect that was made years before the game, with Ashton Kutcher, it's the same thing. You don't know where he gets the powers from, but he has the powers, and then it's just a whole
I don't
loop-de-loop
really
thing.
explain that aspect of it. I think that the story was beautiful. I loved
Yeah.
how the
Story,
first
music.
episodes were.
Ugh.
But I have to say, I was really disappointed in how it ended, because there were all kinds of questions that were brought
Oh,
up
yeah.
during the course of the game that they never answered. And I was
yeah.
really, really disappointed in that. But I really enjoyed the story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the story was
I-
awesome.
I love the story, and
Loved it
I love the whole tell of their friendship and everything. And
I fucking hated Chloe. I'm just gonna say that right now.
oh, she was a total douche.
I fucking
An
hated
absolute
her.
douche. God, oh my god. Oh my god. Chloe was just so unbearable at times. Just her whole like teenage outrage bullshit was ridiculous. Like you have Max here, what was that? That's her name, right? Max?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You have her, and she's
Maxine.
like calm and like fucking centered most of the time, and then you had fucking like Chloe just, "Meh, I'm stupid. I'm gonna go do stupid stuff." It's like, oh god. But I don't know. My favorite part of the game was the music, by far.
Yeah.
They had such an amazing soundtrack. I can just listen to that all the time.
Oh,
You
the
know what?
music was
I'm gonna
phenomenal.
say this right now because I feel like everyone here has kind of seen Life is Strange. She shouldn't have won the competition. That picture was horrible. I said it.
She
Why
didn't.
The fuck does she
In the
get
original,
credit?
she didn't win the picture in the original.
In the original, what?
In the original like timeline before everything happens, she didn't
Yeah,
win
that is true.
because she didn't even
That is
enter.
true. But that picture, like, that picture was just so dumb. Saving one chick instead of the entire town was so stupid. You know, there was two choices there.
Yeah, there's
didn't
two.
have to do
that's
that.
that's the bad ending right there.
Yeah, that's the bad ending.
That's the bad one. That's not the one you want.
I mean, why
Unless
would
you did want
why would
that.
you save one person to save the entire town? Like, of course you need to kill
Because
your
you
friend.
love her.
And that's why it's so sad that you had to kill your friend at the end.
I mean that's a selfish. Yeah, that's a selfish thing too. Just let the entire town get washed away because you want to save your buddy. like you guys hadn't talked for years anyway, and you guys had fallen apart out of ways and fallen far from each other. I mean, while you may have had a childhood with her, things have changed now, and you have this power that you have to deal with, and you can't, you know, the lives of the many outweigh the lives of the few. So, a little
That
Star
and the
Trek
fact
there.
that Fate wanted her to die the entire game. You were just constantly saving her
Stopping
ass.
it, yeah, the entire
Because
game.
of
That's
your
your
mistake earlier in the day, because you didn't. I'm just fuck like spoilers at this point.
Frosty says, Dylan, why do you look so angry? Did you get triggered?
Very.
Could it be that you want his McNuggets? I think the first ending, if you haven't played the game by now, I mean, sorry, but I mean, I think.
Oh, really? When I spoil
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, which was way before this.
Hey,
No, everyone talks about me.
Hey.
No,
It's
I
just you
actually,
guys-
because people might be
Guys.
watching this who haven't played the game, it's possible. So if we can not talk about
We've
endings
already
today-
spoiled it at this point.
Well,
I mean, there's no sense in
ahead.
not talking about it now.
go ahead.
But
I mean,
to
we
say,
already talked.
like,
We've
I'm
already
gonna
talked about
just
everything
explain-
right
yeah.
here.
I'm gonna explain about why I love that ending. Because the entire game, you're pretty much saving her ass constantly. Like every chance,
Oh.
every fucking time, you had to save her ass from something.
Since my microphone's going bad for everybody else, or just me?
Just you.
Everyone's is going bad.
Shit.
I hear
What's
music coming
happening
from
here?
Rob.
Hello?
He's not the only one.
Hey,
Oh, hey, it's Rob.
Okay. Yeah, I
Sound
get
better
this
now.
little glitch thing every now and then that I have to fix.
All right. But with Life is Strange, like the whole like ending of pretty much letting your friend die at the end I think was like the best thing that they could have possibly done.
With the story,
Because you're
the way
constantly
it came out,
fighting
yeah.
fucking fate the entire time. And having to make that hard decision at the end
Also-
to finally let her go and let her die was so fucking heartbreaking.
I think I would like to see a second one. I would like to see them make a second one. They said if they did, of course, it would have to go with new characters and stuff, which I
Oh,
would be
yeah.
excited to see, like how they do that. So I would like to, I'd like to see that. Yeah.
if they do that, I hope they work on like the lip syncing, the animations,
Yeah.
and like the actual voice actors and the way they voice act, because
Yeah, there
it's one of
was
the things
so
that got
many
me.
times where it was just so out of nowhere how they responded. Like it was hilariously bad at times.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of the worst part was the dialogue and some
The
areas.
animations, yeah.
But the overall story wasn't like horrible.
Like when they would cry, it looked so weird. It's like, like they do this like weird like twitch and like you couldn't see any tears or anything. It's like it didn't look real at all. It looked like you had a Barbie doll and you were like making her cry.
I mean, the entire art style did not look good.
A Wolf Among Us 2.
Oh my God, Mirage, I love you. That's exactly what I want. That is
Yeah.
exactly what I want. I love The Wolf Among Us.
Maybe after Guardians.
It's gonna be
Dude,
years if
Telltale
they
is-
even do it.
Telltale is like blowing up.
They just
Oh,
they
yeah.
need a new engine. They need
Yeah.
like
They need to
'Cause
introduce
they're
some
using the
novelty,
same one.
something new.
yeah.
I know The Walking Dead 3 took, 2 years for them to come out with the season 3?
Yeah.
something like that.
Do they have Robert Kirkman on their writing team, or is it something completely different?
I think it's somebody completely different.
See, that would be neat. I would really be curious what he would do.
I think he helped out with the Michonne deal, the Michonne mini series.
Well, yeah,
Since
that's
it was
pretty
based
much his baby. Michonne.
Oh, I love The Walking Dead so much.
I mean, I don't really enjoy it like
The
as
comic
much,
is
but
the
I
best
enjoy
portion
the
of it.
Telltale series.
Yeah, yeah. The comic's the best part of The Walking Dead. Then Telltale, and then the show.
Yeah. I don't think the show is really like good, and
The thing
it's
about
gonna
the
keep
show-
on going for so long.
The thing about the show is it is hit or miss. If they did something like Game of Thrones where they had 10 episodes per season, that would be good because there wouldn't be all these filler episodes. That is their problem, is they have like 8 episodes and then they have a half season break and then they come out with the second part of the season and it's 8 episodes, and there are so many filler episodes before you get to content and action point that it's just like but then you get to these episodes and they're just fucking great, and it's like but like last episode was
See, that's what sucks about American TV a lot of times. There's a lot of filler episodes.
Mirage has a good point. A dark and gritty Sin City style like Ninja Turtles game. I would love to see the Ninja Turtles in more of a sinister kind of gritty kind of feel. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. You know that little mock Power Rangers video they put up as like a trailer for a movie, and it was like a dark gritty city and it had all the original Rangers in it, and it was like this like 20-minute like trailer type thing. It was fucking awesome. A Telltale game of that would be worth looking at. A Deadpool Telltale
I never
game.
enjoyed the Power Rangers.
No, I'm saying this was the original Power Rangers, and the Power Rangers was a kids show with nothing dark and gritty. But this video that they put out had the original Rangers in it, and it wasn't made by the same people or anything. It was just this kind of mock thing they did, but it was so fucking good. Like, it was so dark and gritty, and there was like death and the story was so sad and heartbreaking, but it was awesome. The fan film, yeah, it was a fan film, yeah. It was so good. Something like that would be good. I like when they take stuff like that, like how Batman was, and then they make it like dark and gritty, like the newer Batman movies were, before Ben Affleck did whatever the hell he did. Hey, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, totally heard that.
Yeah, he's muted. I don't know why he muted himself.
Sorry.
Dylan, it's always
Sorry.
you.
I just listen. My thing is, I don't have anything to say about most of these games you guys are. It's either I don't play them, I haven't played them yet, or I just don't like them. So, I mean,
Madhouse, are you talking about a soap opera? Is that what you're trying to explain to me? Because I know soap operas
Yeah.
exist in other
Every day
places.
of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying places like British shows that I watch compared to American shows I watch, you can see a difference when it comes to a British production compared to an American production. You can see an American production have like ordered 20 fucking episodes, and then you can see a British production order like 6 to 8. And there's pretty much no filler whatsoever. One of my favorite shows of all time is a mini series called River. 6 episodes. Fucking amazing every episode. There was no episode that I just did not fucking enjoy.
Yeah, dude.
Filler, I think, is just kind of just there to, just fill. It's a fucking filler. And I just don't enjoy that. That's why Dragon Ball Z sucked so much dick, because it was just nothing but filler.
Yep, for like 10
And
episodes.
I love Dragon Ball Z.
Same with Naruto.
we're gonna go fight Cell in 2 hours. 10 episodes later.
Yeah, I know. There was 10 episodes of them just doing the same thing over and over again.
Gohan! Trunks! Don't you Snapchat me, Dylan.
I will Snapchat you.
I'm live on a fucking podcast. Alright, whatever.
Hashtag watch Firefly Relentless.
Oh,
No, but I'm
Firefly.
gonna
You're not
assume
allowed to
you
show
told
it
me-
yet?
You're gonna tell me there's no filler
Limitless
episodes in
and
that.
Firefly are fucking amazing. There's no filler episodes in Firefly because there's only 13
Exactly.
episodes.
I mean, you're acting. I'm not saying that there's no such thing as shows
Limitless
in
is
America that
great.
doesn't have filler. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying most fucking shows nowadays in America have
Nice.
filler fucking episodes. Think shows like Supernatural. There's like only 5 good episodes in that entire like season, and all the rest is fucking filler. That is filler the fucking show.
Filler the show. Now
But
coming at you
yes.
with more filler.
Filler is more common practice in America than a lot of other like foreign shows that I've seen. That's all I'm saying with this.
We'll be back after these commercial breaks. Do you need an animation? Order your animations
Oh my
online at
God,
shittyanimations.com.
Oh.
I got an animation of a teacup. It didn't even move. I got it for $2 at shittyanimations.com. That was a live testimonial from a person that bought stuff from shittyanimations.com. Shittyanimations.com. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
10 out of 10.
So we've been at it for an hour and a half now. I think now is a good time to cut it.
Are
Cut
you
that
really gonna go
broadcast.
5 more hours?
No,
Yeah,
I do want to play Payday though.
I would like that too.
I would
So
go 3.
we'll finish this up, and I'm gonna go on a
What?
short break, and then we're gonna lock and load. Try my new DLC.
Watching Westworld? No.
I heard Westworld was really good. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it though.
It's actually starting to become more common practice to not have as much filler.
That's good.
Does
And,
this
yeah.
mean that
Yeah.
we're not playing D&D?
No, he couldn't finish it. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
cool
forgot
though.
to
I
tell you.
burned all the pepperoni in the world, so
Uh-huh.
there's none left.
You may think you have the power now, but just wait.
Hey, Madhouse, Twin
I
Peaks
can do
also didn't have filler, and that was back in
many
the
things.
90s.
Just wait till your character gets his cyber legs ripped off, bitch.
I was just about to say that your character, he's gonna get abducted and they're gonna tear his cyber legs off for parts.
I know you, AJ.
You're gonna get like you're gonna wake up in an alleyway with no legs and you have to crawl your way back to somewhere.
Okay, I would like to stab you, Shooty, at AJ right now. Rolling
Sorry,
D20.
I'm God. You can't do that. Oh, look this. You rolled a 1. You fell off a cliff. Oh, you're not dead though. You're still just you're
Guys,
very badly injured.
guys, I think the gods have forsaken me.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us here today for the 21st episode of TAP. Catch us every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central when we go live and talk about Don't You Do That. So I was joined here today. I'm Rob, Silly, and Strange. We'll be back a little bit after this, after a break with Payday 2.